I don't like the fact that people have started disrespecting your husband. And the way they are disrespecting your husband, they are disrespecting your craft. Let that, get ready with me be once in a while thing. You might be making money with that. Maybe it's a way of you showcasing, the male brand of your job, We already know you with making female art. Maybe it's a way, but my darling, you should move your husband as the model. Let him focus on his business. Let him do something else. These same people that you're trying to impress are the same people that will oppress you.
Popular relationship therapist BlessingCEO advised fast-rising fashion designer Veekee James to keep her man and marriage away from social media. Like a sister to another sister, BlessingCEO begged the fashion guru to protect all the people she loves, especially her husband, because if her haters cannot get to her, they will go after those she loves.
Which one is that I want to jump on it?
I'll just jump on
Baby,
it.
stop now. After I don't suffer, arrange finish.
So we don't go sleep on them again.
Now. We no go sleep on now. Stop now. Abba.
They sleep for floor.
You go sleep for floor. We go dey look am.
If your mind is great.
We go dey look the bed.
No problem.
Lately, Veekee James has been on the lips of many Nigerians. Shockingly, this has nothing to do with her showstopper designs or her inspiring rise to global fashion acclaim, but rather the insane outpouring of negativity towards her husband, Femi Atere. As if this isn't enough, some haters have been praying for the crash of Veekee James' marriage, which is barely up to 6 months. Since the Forbes 30 Under 30 designer tied the knot lavishly in February 2024, she has been pressing people's neck with a handsome and charismatic husband. As a matter of fact, single people cannot even breathe well. The fashionista couple has become popular for rocking high society events with so much tease and posting content about their happy marriage on social media. This has undoubtedly made many people bitter, jealous, and angry, which may explain the negativity surrounding Mr. and Mrs. Atere. Over the years, we have seen many celebrity couples such as Chioma and Davido, Lola Omotayo and Peter Okoye, Aigbe and Kazim Adeoti, and several others beat the odds. But then again, marriages between couples known for public display of affection, and a handful of the list include Funke Akindele and JJC Skillz, Korra Obidi and Justine, and AY and Mabel Makun, to name a few. Is BlessingCEO's advice to Veekee James the best way to protect her marriage? Will the self-styled daughter of Zion take the advice or add even more pressure?
Hello guys, it's T-Code here for African Glitz.
I can't believe I'm confused. It's okay.
Ex-fashion designer Veekee James and her handsome husband Femi Atere embodied Christian love's beautiful and romantic nature during the lavish wedding ceremony in February of 2024 in Akwa Ibom. Since then, they have been delighting their fans with public display of affection on social media. Sometimes, the lovely couple oppresses single people with their Get Ready With Me videos. Other times, playful content, and in rare times, Mrs. Atere shares content of her making meals for her husband, showing us why Mr. Atere is looking good. In a viral video, Veekee James made 5 different meals in 4 hours for her husband ahead of a 6-day trip to London.
Here's everything I cooked for my husband before going on a 6-day trip. I didn't have enough time to go to the market to stock some more items, but thankfully I had all of this at home. So I got up at exactly 1:30 a.m. in the morning and I began cooking.
It's a miracle that the singles are still breathing. More recently, the fashion designer and her husband made the news for stepping out for events together, creating scenes that have people asking, God, when? On May 24, 2024, Vicky sat down with ace broadcaster Ebuka Obi Uchendu on Channels TV Rubbing Minds, and the creative director of a Lagos-based fast-rising fashion brand talked about the controversy surrounding her choice of man. Speaking, the Akwa Ibom beauty says people have been discussing her marrying the assistant of her former bestie, MizNwanneka. Even worse, she's aware of speculations that marriage to Femi Atere cost her a friendship with MizNwanneka. There's a lot of controversy around how we met because my husband used to be one of the managers for a friend of mine. That was how we met. And a lot of blogs have had to say a lot about how we met. but I've never come out to talk about it. And I think I want to keep it that way. We are happy. We dated for quite a while. I think for almost 2 years. After a year and some months, we got engaged, and then we played the wedding for almost 6 months. But many people are unhappy that the lovebirds are happy in their young marriage. They like to go after the adorable couple on social media at every opportunity, sharing negative comments about them and sometimes wishing them bad luck. In June 2024, haters striked again after Veekee James and her hubby were spotted at Chioma and Davido's wedding in Lagos. On citing the fashionista couple looking peng in the ashrebi chosen to the elite nuptials, trolls on X app began dragging Femi Atere. Wetin Femi Atere dey find? One user asked in a post. Another user shamed him further, saying Femi Atere was a nobody and that if he hadn't married Veekee James, he couldn't be near the event entrance. Others shared their thoughts on why marrying a successful person with significant influence and clout is good. Marry well, oh, because where Femi foresee this wedding attend? One user mocked as others called him party souvenir. Days after Chivido 24, the couple again attended the beautiful wedding of Nollywood actress Sharon Oja, which soon became the benchmark of comparison between the actress's husband and Veekee James' husband. People began to reference how Sharon's husband held the mic and spoke with so much confidence and charisma. It's a sign that he's got a fat bank account and paid for the lavish wedding compared to Veekee James' broke husband. According to them, this is why Veekee James did most of the talking during her wedding. As if that wasn't enough, haters began to call Femi Atere Mr. Veekee James. Amidst all the negativity surrounding the marriage of the Forbes 30 Under 30 designer, her former bestie, MizNwanneka, was dragged into the conversation. The popular hair vendor who had just gotten married for the second time and had also been flaunting her husband was accused of being jealous of Veekee James, almost as if haters wanted to witness an online fight between the former friends. Earlier in February 2024, a WhatsApp conversation between Nwanneka discussing Veekee James before her wedding got leaked online. The hair vendor spoke about the promiscuous lifestyle of Veekee James' husband and the fact that she was not invited to the wedding. Recently, when addressing speculations that she is jealous of Veekee, Nwanneka said they were never friends and that Veekee was like a little sister to her. According to the hair vendor, people should stop equating her with the recently married fashion designer since this was a second marriage. Even then, Nwanneka said she was too wealthy to compete with those less successful than her.
Vicky was never my friend. She was a small sister to me. Do you understand? And if I feel that we were never on that friendship level, she was a small sister to me, and if I'm upset about something, I don't understand. You can't tell me not to be upset about something. I have the right to now. Everybody is your friend. How did you and this person fall out? How did you and this person fall out? I don't know who I'm in a competition with, or who thinks that me and anybody, or me and people, or I'm in a competition with people, or is it real life people, Instagram people? They do competition for marriage. Marriage now, waiting they do competition. I think once and for all, I need to say this, all right? Nobody is in a competition with anybody. It's not even, you guys make sense of this. Is it possible this is my second marriage? Like, I'm just all about happiness. I just want to be happy. I don't want too much. You know, be like, say, they look for who born pikin, or this person get how many pikin, me I no get pikin, or this person get this, me I no get this. For God's sake, person, this is my second marriage. So I'm supposed to come and be complete with who now? People just want to, some people have not even married once. They just want to marry and just, you know, even experience what family feels like, what marriage feels like. So now me, we be saying that my second marriage with this, where I just want, you know, I mean, it's the second and the last in Jesus' name. I'm not even there. I'm not there with anyone, except you're saying that, okay, this is also your second marriage and me and you are competing on whose second marriage will last longer. But let people be, you guys. Yeah, so that's how I look at it. I think everybody should just let people be, let them enjoy. Some people, they're just experiencing all of this for the first time. Okay, and I don't think we should stress anybody or body. Let everybody do what they want to do. Just is competition. Yeah, I see that a lot. I hear that a lot. I see that. Oh, competition. You guys rest. rest, like I said, except the person I'm competing with, this is their second marriage too. And we're not competing on, okay, well, let's see whose own will last longer. But if that is not the case, you guys, please, me like this, all those things, they do me. I just want to have fun. I just want to enjoy myself. Even money, they follow me compete. I get money, make I just tell them.
How disrespectful. Veekee James fans screamed after Nwanneka's lamentation went viral. It's no surprise that many have since come out to give the 29-year-old fashion designer marital advice. One of such person is self-styled relationship expert BlessingCEO. BlessingCEO said she noticed that Vicky has been trending more for her marriage than her well-sought-after designing skills that brought her to the limelight lately. The influencer talked about how the designer and her husband dressed in style and attended Chioma and Davido's wedding as guests. She didn't even make a single dress that Chioma wore on her big day, not even a dinner dress. To BlessingCEO, this is only because people have forgotten that Vicky is the reigning fashion designer in Nigeria this year. After all, she posts more content about her marriage, which has caused distractions in the media. The relationship influencers say the media will either push her to become a better person or push her to a fall. If Vicky wants to continue with her winning streak in the fashion industry, she needs to keep her husband out of social media. BlessingCEO also talked about the disrespect Vicky's husband has been getting lately, noting it's because the content she shares portray him as jobless and expose him to insults. However, the designer must protect her husband and all she loves because when people realize she has tough skin, they will go for those she loves.
I beg, protect that man. Your union is still very young for all this badadad. Let me tell you something. The most beautiful things do not come out. You see this thing called memory. Memories are the things that you share with the one that you love. The moment that memory is out, it's no longer a memory, it's now a content. That's the truth. Please. I don't like the way they are disrespecting your husband. I see him on the video and he seems to be like a very quiet man that doesn't even want wahala. Come out and for media eye. I beg. The disrespect is getting too much. Focus on your craft. Focus on your content. That's what we love you for, so that people do not forget you. Veekee James, you get competition. I know will I give you competitors plenty.
Veekee James, if your yam white, you go cover am. Remember, if they can't get you, they go for those you love. Keep your marriage out of the social media. Leave competition for MizNwanneka. BlessingCEO captioned the post. In the lengthy video, BlessingCEO says her advice comes from a place of love and she is begging Vicky to protect her husband and focus on her career. BlessingCEO is not alone. Another social media user made a video to address the fashion entrepreneur's constant PDA with her hubby. According to the lady, Vicky has turned her husband to a social media manager, noting that if Femi was her brother, she asked where his family were and why they could not caution the designer and her husband.
Veekee James' husband's family need to come out and talk to her. Honestly, if that guy na my brother, I don't call Veekee James and say she dey fuck up. Wetin happen? You don't do wedding, yes. You don't rent. Honeymoon phase don't deal over. How far? Get back to life. Get back to reality. You are a fashion designer and a content creator and an influencer. But this man is not a content creator. He's not even a social media person.
Further dishing her 2 cents to the designer, the lady urged Veekee James to set up a business for Femi and use her influence and page to promote his business instead of making content that makes him seem jobless.
And from the way you take me this guy, the level where you be there before you meet him, you know say no level. You know that there's no level. As a wise girl, you're supposed to look for how to use money to pump this guy up. Maybe for start one business, but that business you call a push for your page, influence that business on your page. People will respect your husband more, but the way you are using this man back to back to they do assistant content creator, and they do social media up and down wahala. That guy don't get you are killing this guy's dignity. Where are his family? Where are his brothers and his sisters? They should come out and talk. This one don't pass, be careful. And the guy, if you look at him, he's like, he doesn't even enjoy doing these videos, but he doesn't have a choice because Veekee James is the one that is the Odogu in the marriage and she gets the money to spend. This guy was just an ordinary manager on salary for MizNwanneka. How much is salary? We all know that Veekee James now sponsor everything. She's the one that has the money. She's the boss, which I give her like, okay, yes, independent boss lady. But now that you're married, there's a certain way people will look at you and look at your husband and be like, okay, this man said get level. But the way you are putting this man back on your page, maybe you can't be like your junior brother. How far? Is it your husband or your PA, personal assistant? I don't get. Use your social media platform possibly. Start a business for this man. Open a page at Mr. Atere Autos.
Controversial Nollywood actor Uche Maduagwu also claims that Veekee James' marriage will crash within 2 years if she doesn't stop showing off her husband online like a trophy. Like others, the actor advised her to invest in him instead. Reacting to the negative post, Vicky prayed, "Who is he that speaketh a thing, and it comes to pass when the Lord has not commanded it?" Interestingly, many social media fans have taken sides with BlessingCEO, this time saying she gave solid advice. The fact that her husband went for Tomike's child's birthday recently is even annoying me. I mean, how jobless are you to attend a 3 years baby of someone you are not even close to? I know the wife is close with Tomike, but the husband? Please be forming businesses sometimes, oh. One wrote on Instagram, "Exactly what I told my friend few weeks ago. Vicky is confusing her audience and it's telling on her brand. When I heard her say Sharon Oja was her first Vicky bride for 2024, I wept." One user marked, "Veekee James doesn't want her husband to work. Leave her alone. She's got an empire already and they will both manage it." Another wrote, "Vicky, it is time to keep your marriage private. Your husband is not a public figure and you don't have to force him to be. You have friends that are influencers and married, but their marriage is very private, which is the best." One Veekee James supporter said, "This babe does this kind of content with her husband, does GRWM and cooking videos, and still designs the most fabulous dresses. But Nigerians are angry instead of asking her for the secret." One added, "She is intelligent and hardworking and goes home to be with a fine man. It can be easy for lazy and bitter youth, especially daughters of prophets of doom who think nobody deserves better. That anger will choke them because she is not responsible for their empty-headedness." Another added, "I love them. I like that Veekee James doesn't even care about what people are saying. Every day, she gets to drop cute videos of themselves." The Akwa Ibom beauty posted this pink photo from a 6-day trip to London and bragged that she always shines no matter what people say. One thing about her, she will shine regardless, she said as she dropped more visuals about her unforgettable London vacation. Missing her husband, who didn't travel to London vacation with her for reasons best known to them, Veekee James shared these photos with the caption, "Past 12 midnight, my mates are sleeping. I am here missing my man. Can I magically appear in Lagos right now? Who knows how?" As if that wasn't enough for her haters, the fashion entrepreneur shared a video of her arrival back in Nigeria and how a handsome and calm husband came to pick her up. She captioned the post, "Where two mumus in lover are gathered, what happens? Back to my happy place." Adorable, right? Do you agree with BlessingCEO's advice that Veekee James stop posting her husband online? Would you say her PDA is affecting her fashion business and acclamation in the media? Do you think it's the reason people are disrespecting her husband? Or do you think those complaining are bitter and jealous that Vicky is happily married? Finally, what do you think about the designer's response to Uche Maduagwu's posts? Is it a sign that she is not interested in taking all the advice given to her?
Share your opinion in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please comment, like, and share. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to be notified every time I upload a new video so that you don't miss out. Thanks for watching and see you on our next one.